Every voice matters. Really, truly, honestly, I believe that we are all one. And in order for us to take care of ourselves and each other, it's truly why we're here.
You want to save the world and you want to save everybody.
The dreams for the future is that more and more people in this community would join together, lock arms with us to stamp out hunger, to really help people go from where they're at to a place of self-reliance and sustainability.
The more voices that we can bring together to support our community, the more voices that we can serve in our community. And that's the power to continuously see it grow.
Every voice matters.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Night of Gold 2021. I'm Jared Lane Kildee, President and CEO of HonorHealth Foundation. Of course, you know this glittering gala has traditionally been a live event, but COVID-19 has changed all of that, at least for the moment. But I'm so grateful that no matter the circumstances, we still gather together to share in our love for Desert Mission and have a good time too. Yes, this year's Night of Gold may have a different tone, weight, and essence, but we're still here, celebrating the gold standard of philanthropy with all of you tonight. Thank you to all of our corporate partners, donors, and the Night of Gold Committee who helped make this year's event possible. For more than 90 years, Desert Mission has served the needs of our neighbors by providing essential health care and social service programs to the most vulnerable in our community, primarily the working poor. As the main annual fundraiser for Desert Mission, Night of Gold benefits the Desert Mission Food Bank, which offers free, nutritious groceries, healthy meals, and snack packs for kids, and so much more. Adult Day Healthcare, a safe senior enrichment and caregiving respite program. And Desert Mission Lincoln Learning Center, our award-winning early childhood learning center. I'm so excited for you to hear the voices of those touched by these programs, because it's your generosity that helped make Desert Mission an oasis of hope in the middle of our desert city. Tonight, every voice matters. So we'll share stories not only from the families we've helped, but from the Desert Mission staff who've reached out a helping hand every day. We'll also celebrate the voices of our awesome musical and poetic guest entertainers during our time together. Our hope is that you take this golden opportunity to give virtually and generously tonight, so Desert Mission can keep serving the most vulnerable families and neighbors in our community with vital services like food, education, and healthcare. Your support is needed now more than ever before. Donating is so easy to do this evening. Here to help with more information is my co-host, Nick Davies.
And as you heard earlier, ladies and gentlemen, there are multiple ways to donate tonight, and I'm going to review them for you once again. First off, you can go online through your smartphone or your computer or your iPad, and you can click the donate button or the auction button on the top right of your screen. Another thing you can do is you can text in to donate. You can text NOG 2021 to 61094. Once again, that is NOG 2021 to 61094. And the other thing you can do, of course, is call in to the HonorHealth Foundation at 480-587-5000. Once again, that's 480-587-5000. And we have staff waiting all night to answer those phones to take your generous donations.
Most of us never see hunger, but right here in Arizona, in our own community, nearly 1 million people are struggling with food insecurity. That's about 1 in 5 children facing hunger regularly. When I think about a child who's forced to skip breakfast and tries to learn with his stomach growling, or a family that simply can't stretch their budget to cover healthy food and rent, my heart breaks. If you don't think hunger is real in our own valley, listen firsthand to those who are impacted every day.
You know, you can't always see it, but it's there. Hunger hides itself well on the streets, in your community. The growing number of food insecure people is a big problem in Arizona.
Don't have food, feel less than and kind of embarrassed.
That's why Desert Mission Food Bank is such a tremendous solution for those in need because it provides nutritious meals and fresh groceries to those families who are food insecure, helping them battle the daily dilemma of getting enough to eat.
We've been told that Arizona is really one of the worst states with regards to food insecurity. We know that 1 in 5 children are food insecure and 1 in 7 individuals. We've been told that 1 in 7 people receive their food at a food bank. And when you consider there's really only 4 food banks in Arizona, that tells you a lot.
Hunger in Arizona it's unbelievable. Pre-COVID, we were averaging 300 clients per day coming through the front door. Right now we're seeing half of those clients, but what we're also seeing is out in the community, there's a huge need, whether it be at the schools, with the kids, the school pantries, all the different sites that service people. There's a huge ask for food right now.
Going to the food bank, I know that there's going to be food, and that relieves a lot of stress.
One of the opportunities I think we have to talk about food insecurity is that it's cyclical. We don't see potentially the same individuals coming every single day, every single month. It's really about greatest needs.
Cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, and bell peppers.
Well, we've all heard the saying that we are what we eat, and nutrition and the food that we eat is so critical to the health and well-being of each and every one of us. The Desert Mission, it plays a real critical role for the most vulnerable in our community to make sure that they have the proper nutrition they need to live a healthy and happy life.
Dedicated staff, volunteers, and your donations are the forces that keep Desert Mission Food Bank and its doors open every day to feed, serve, and help replace hunger with hope. Wow. And that is why we're all here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a cause to stand behind, huh? And right now, I'd love to introduce you to one of the finest talents in the Valley, if not the country, if not the world. This lady does an incredible tribute to Whitney Houston and an even more incredible tribute to Aretha Franklin. She's even backed by Aretha Franklin's family. She is that good, and she is the very definition of hope. So right now, I would love to introduce you to the incredible Charity Lockhart.
Thank you, Nick. I'm so glad to be a part of Night of Gold. My name is Charity Lockhart, and I started singing when I was 6 years old. I grew up in Cleland, Ohio, and my dad is a pastor, so I started singing in church, Pastor Stanley Lockhart. And I moved to Phoenix as a single mom with my 2 kids, Jabez, which of course is in the Bible, and Jasmine. And we lived in our car when we had moved to Phoenix. And I used my voice as a gift. And I started singing in different competitions and in clubs. And that's how I ended up getting the rent for an apartment. And I'm so grateful to have the gift of singing because now I travel the world performing. And when times were hard, I knew that there would be something on the other side of the rainbow. Some way over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once. In a lullaby, somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dream
teeny birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, I can't.
That was one of my favorite songs. And as Nick said, I performed in an Aretha Franklin tribute show. So if you like Aretha's music like I do, I think y'all know the next song.
You better think, you think about it, think. You better think about what it's trying to do to me, yeah, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. Let's go back, let's go way back when. I didn't even know you couldn't have been too much more than 10. I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with a degree, but it don't take too much, I can't see what you do to me. You better think about what it's trying to do to me, yeah, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free, 'cause freedom, what it's trying to do to me. Hey, let your mind go, let yourself be free. People walking around every day playing games and taking scores, trying to make other people lose your minds out. Be careful you don't lose yours. You better think about what it's trying to do to me. Hey, let your mind go, let yourself be free. 'Cause you need me and I need you. Without each other, there ain't nothing you can do. Think about it, baby. Think about it, baby. Hey, 'cause freedom.
As the President and CEO of HonorHealth Foundation, I have the pleasure of working with the Volunteer Board of Trustees, who have helped guide us through more than a year of challenges and opportunities. They give so generously of their knowledge and expertise, as well as their financial gifts. Their philanthropic support allows us to advance technology, push the boundaries of medical knowledge, and meet community needs. like we do through the programs of Desert Mission. To our trustees, thank you. The voice of a great leader builds trust and confidence. We are blessed by the leadership of Todd Laporte, CEO of HonorHealth. I'm so glad he could be here tonight to speak with you.
Thank you, Jared. I'm excited to be here for Night of Gold, though of course I wish we could all be together. I'm confident that day's coming soon. Within the HonorHealth family, Desert Mission holds such a tremendous legacy, more than 90 years serving the practical needs of the most vulnerable in our community. As a community-based, not-for-profit healthcare system, we're governed by a local board of directors with local leaders who listen to the voices in our community. We're able to be nimble in responding to the needs we see. And after the past year, I can tell you the needs are significant. COVID-19 presented many challenges for Desert Mission this year, but they met each one with a simple goal: do what's best for clients and the community. I'm so proud of the team for the passion they poured into programs. When people didn't feel comfortable coming to the food bank at the risk of COVID, they decided to put the food bank on wheels with help from our friends at Republic Services, and delivered food to schools and daycares, medical centers, and vaccination sites. They found a way to reopen adult day health care with social distancing. They taught children how to keep their masks on. So I want to say a special thank you to Desert Mission Executive Director Sue Sadecki and her dedicated team for their commitment to serve in such practical yet meaningful ways. Not everyone is called to serve on the front lines like our team at Desert Mission, but your financial contribution is just as important. Please donate now and show Desert Mission that you stand with us to help make a better community for all.
Incredible. Thank you, Todd. And thank you to everyone who's donated tonight. We are very grateful for your support. Your heart of gold helps HonorHealth advance health and well-being in more ways than you can imagine. As you heard Todd mention, one of our longtime corporate partners at Desert Mission is Republic Services. For many years, this Arizona company has donated dollars, mobilized volunteers, generously sponsored special holiday programs, and even provided leadership on our foundation board. And now they've innovated again by providing funding for a new Desert Mission mobile food pantry, a beautiful, customized truck to make sure that when families and neighbors are in need and can't come to us, that we can deliver fresh and nutritious food to them.
At the end of the day, this is our community. We live here, our kids go to school here, so it's important that we give back to that same community.
At Republic Services, we are all about giving, supporting, and giving back, and it's really important to us. It's cultural.
What was really special was after spending time with the individuals at the Desert Mission, you found out there were many ways to touch the community, whether it was the Children's Dental Clinic, whether it was the Adopt a Family, which will bring a tear to your eye, whether it was the food drives. There were so many ways that the Desert Mission made it easy for us to participate, and that's the power.
Stretch those quads, right?
Our employees are very generous. They're very generous with their time, their talents, their treasures, and they always look for opportunities to make a difference and to help out, and they love to volunteer, and we've had numerous different activities and events over the years partnering with Desert Mission Food Bank, and whether it's organizing cans or packing bags or helping customers fill their cars, we all come away feeling tremendously grateful. And it's such a rewarding and satisfying experience. And we know we're doing something that helps others, but it really, really benefits us as well.
I don't know if you'll be able to have it. It's too heavy.
It's an amazing thing. It's a sense of caring, and you see the caring on both sides, those receiving as well as those giving. And I'll throw out this challenge, that if you go down just one time to participate at the Desert Mission, you'll come back for more, because it's a wonderful organization, again, that makes it easy to give back to our wonderful community.
Oh man, thank you so much, Republic Services, for all that you do and all of your partnership. They're so great, aren't they, Jared?
Absolutely, Nick.
Definitely.
In fact, Republic Services, under the leadership of Don Slager, is a model corporate partner. As Lang said, Desert Mission needs your support tonight more than ever before. So please, give until it feels good, really good.
Absolutely. Like we said earlier, there are so many ways to donate. The first, obviously, you can go on your smartphone, your computer, your tablet, your iPad, like the one he has tonight, and you can text or you can go and press that auction button or the donate button on the top right of your screen, or you can text to donate. All you would need to do is text NOG 2021 to 61094. Once again, that is NOG 2021 to 61094. And there's another way to donate, isn't there, Jared?
Absolutely, Nick. So if you want to, jump on the phone right now and give HonorHealth Foundation a call at 480-587-5000. Again, that's 480-587-5000. That's on the phone, as we have staff waiting to answer your phone call tonight.
Absolutely.
Thank you to all our wonderful donors who have already responded. Cheryl and Chris, $10,000. Todd and Kelly, $10,000. An anonymous donor, $50,000. $50,000. Debbie, $100. Lang and Lynn, $25,000. Jacqueline, $100. Ashley, $150. April and Tom, $2,500.
I tell you what, all of those numbers make such a difference tonight, don't they, Jared?
They certainly do. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. We are so appreciative of your generosity and your support of the critical work being done at Desert Mission. Helping seniors live with dignity, despite the challenges of isolation or neurological conditions, is another important service at Desert Mission. The Adult Day Healthcare Program has helped countless seniors and their loved ones navigate the often difficult journey that comes with aging.
How do you feel today, Mom?
Very good, very good. It's a little cool.
No aches and pains?
No.
No? Really?
No, I don't even like the words.
Okay.
As a devoted daughter, Joan Warner has been taking care of her 95-year-old mother Bernice for several years now. Like so many other adult children, Joan is dealing with a daily dilemma: how to take care of her once active and dynamic parent, now suffering from dementia. She quit her job, had her mom move in with her, but eventually she needed more support.
A neighbor of mine had her husband here, and she highly recommended Desert Mission. I had investigated other facilities, and my mom always came out and said, please don't put me in one of those places, one of these places. When we came here, it was just a totally different vibe. They're friendly people. They greet you in the morning with a smile. The facility is bright and light, and it's just a happy place.
I think the program is really important because people are trying to keep their loved one at home. No one wants to place someone. You have a commitment to your parent, your spouse, and you want to keep them at home. But caring for them at home completely by yourself is an overwhelming task. Statistics show that caregivers, 40 to 60% of caregivers will die before the person they care for dies, simply because they don't take care of themselves. Okay, can you tell me something about Norway?
Well, it's the oldest country in Europe.
But what I have noticed when people came back after COVID is after sitting at home for 8 months, there's a severe decrease in cognitive functioning. The daycare really does work to get people talking again. I've had families tell me that when mom comes to the center now, she talks at the dinner table, where before she was very quiet and withdrawn. It increases their verbiage, their word power. That's very important.
Eventually you will need some help. I can speak from my experience that because of Desert Mission Adult Day Healthcare, I know my mom is safe, and I have peace of mind for that. And that allows me to go and have lunch with friends, maybe go golfing, hiking, go and sleep because I've been up all night with her, and she goes back to sleep and I can't. So just live your normal life. I would say if you are the sole caregiver, in particular like I am, that you don't wait too long. Don't wait until you're at your wit's end, because you will become overwhelmed. My mother is 95, So she's had quantity of life, and because of Desert Mission, her quality of life has been extended and improved. So I'm just grateful that Desert Mission exists.
Thank you for being a part of our center, for your contributions. We couldn't do it without you.
Fundraising is extremely vital and very important to the Desert Mission programs, and has been literally for 94 years. It allows us to be able to pivot to meet the needs of the community, regardless of what might be happening. From all of us at Desert Mission, we really want to say thank you for all the efforts that have come into play to make Night of Gold a reality. Thank you.
Tonight, you've heard the voices of those who rely on Desert Mission for food, and from families who need a safe place for their beloved senior to enjoy social and mental stimulation. Now, Desert Mission is relying on you. These programs all depend on philanthropy to exist. Your care and commitment make this work possible. So I'm asking you right now if you would make the most generous gift you can, one that you would really feel good about, to support Desert Mission today and sustain the healthy future of our community tomorrow.
And as you heard earlier, ladies and gentlemen, there are multiple ways to donate tonight, and I'm going to review them for you once again. First off, you can go online through your smartphone or your computer or your iPad, and you can click the donate button or the auction button on the top right of your screen. Another thing you can do is you can text in to donate. You can text NOG 2021 to 61094. Once again, that is NOG 2021 to 61094. And the other thing you can do, of course, is call in to the HonorHealth Foundation at 480-587-5000. Once again, that's 480-587-5000. And we have staff waiting all night to answer those phones to take your generous donations. And now, here's another voice with an inspiring message. Please help me welcome Rosemary Dombrowski.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rosemary Dombrowski, the Poet Laureate of Phoenix and the Director of Revisionary Arts, a therapeutic poetry nonprofit. And part of the reason why I founded the nonprofit was because I've been grappling with the myriad disabilities of my nonverbal autistic son for the past 22 years. And poetry has helped me navigate and celebrate and heal. Like any artist, I'm trying to tell my story. But like any mother, I'm also trying to tell his. I hope this work speaks to all mothers and caregivers in some way. So for obvious reasons, I'm very honored to be participating in Night of Gold, and I hope that this little piece of our story inspires you to give back to the community that has nurtured us. The piece is entitled, The Art of Mothering. I am a mother praying under the Sagittarian sky. There's a harvest moon 3 times the size of the streetlight. We walk east on Culver and west on Bellevue. I sleep in the room across the hall because every slamming door is a seizure. Our devices glow into the night, unmonitored and uncharged. We live with the possibility that everything could be dead by morning. I am a mother worrying about direct sunlight and baseline pressures, the intensity of the baseline and the negative capability of sound, the negative ions and the changes in atmospheric pressure. I render a crude diagram of your universe, connect the related symptoms with dotted lines, map the correlatives between them until your life is a pointillist painting. Seurat to Liechtenstein, Impressionism to pop. I am a mother translating groans into meaning, pitches into feeling. I have been a musicologist in a past life. I think about the evolution of Appalachian folk, Beethoven going deaf, Ray Charles blind since the age of 7. How everything is an act of compensation. How we're all at a loss for something. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my story, and please, please give back tonight.
Wow, what a true example of the power of our voices and what we can accomplish when we speak from the heart. Now, will you give from the heart? Please join me and help us reach our fundraising goal with your gift. Desert Mission is about helping our community, our neighbors, and every member of a family, including kids. Our nationally accredited Lincoln Learning Center offers a special scholarship program for children who wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to become kindergarten ready and get their academic life off to a great start.
At Lincoln Learning Center, we really focus on social and emotional development. For our kiddos going off to kindergarten, that pre-K year is so important because those are skills they're not going to get while they're in kindergarten. For our children that fall below the poverty line, it's real important that they get those skills so they have the right opportunity and the step forward once they go into kindergarten. HonorHealth Foundation scholarship funds help us allow those children who couldn't otherwise be able to enjoy pre-K programs with us.
We want them to get that exposure to early childhood, especially getting them ready for school. It's important for children to learn those relationships, those interactions, and just basic skills you need to when you start school, so that they're able to communicate and all those lovely things we want them to have so when they start school, and that they're competent, learners.
We are so grateful for our HonorHealth Foundation, for our partners, not only in the grants team, but also for our donors. We're fortunate we've been open the entire time through COVID, and some of those scholarship funds have helped some of our frontline workers be able to breathe, be able to relax while their children were safe and in educational care while they were helping the patients over at the hospital.
Man, what a great story, huh? And what an incredible team at Lincoln Learning Center. They are really so dedicated to those young students. Thank you all so much for what you do, seriously. And for everyone watching tonight, these are the kinds of programs that you can really get behind and support and sustain with your generous donation to Desert Mission tonight. Whether it's helping these young students on campus, or seniors at adult day healthcare, or food insecure families in need of nutritious, healthy food, Desert Mission stands with its community, and there's only one question left, and that, of course, is, will you stand with it? At the end of the day, the truth is it's all of you who help keep Desert Mission programs going strong, especially in times like this. And that's why this next story is all about one woman who comes from an entire generation of golden hearts. With Katie Lincoln, generosity runs in the family.
A story of a legacy. It's an honor to serve. It's still an honor to be part of the Lincoln family legacy. My grandmother and my family moved here in the early 30s, and they moved here because of my grandmother's ill health and my aunt's ill health. And my grandmother came out to Sunny Slope and was really saddened in many ways by the ill health of the people in that community. And so they created this Desert Mission, if you will, this place where people could find health care and find care and giving. And out of that grew the hospital and this health network, and now HonorHealth. A wonderful woman in our office decided that we should do a day of volunteering, and she chose the Desert Mission as our day of volunteering. And interestingly, it was on my father's birthday, and my father had recently passed, and so we came and spent the day at Desert Mission volunteering. I'm getting cold chills just thinking about it. And it was such a wonderful experience for all of us to be there that day, packing food and thinking about the legacy of the Lincoln family at Desert Mission that day. It was really quite wonderful. And since then, many of those people in my office continue to donate their time, to donate foodstuffs to Desert Mission, to help those families, especially in these times. My goodness, when people are in such short supply of food and short supply of goodness and grace in these times. I think the way that every voice matters is by modeling behavior. I hope that I do that. I hope that by modeling ethical behavior, by modeling kindness, whether that's in volunteering, whether that's in donating time and treasure, and not just treasure, but by being kindness and goodness, by being generous. That's really what being goodness and being philanthropic's really about.
Thank you, Katie. You've been a great friend to HonorHealth Foundation and to our entire community. Tonight, we ask for your continued support. So add your voice by bidding on a silent auction item and/or by giving at a donation level that's right for you. 100% of your gift tonight goes to help someone in need. Every voice, every dollar matters. Thank you for joining us virtually tonight. You didn't have to buy a dress or put on a tuxedo, just enjoy it from the comfort of your own home. But I can't help but say that I hope that some of you are still wearing your gold this evening. Tonight, we've heard the voices of talented entertainers and grateful Desert Mission clients. What an inspiring evening. It's no wonder gratitude is a word we use daily at HonorHealth Foundation. We are so grateful for all of you and all that you've done to support Desert Mission, providing funding, groceries, volunteering, a mobile food pantry, along with quality care resources for both young and old. Now, I'd like to honor one of our volunteers who makes it happen every day.
My name is Jo Cleland, and when I retired, my doctor, who happened to be a musician, asked me whether I was still musically involved, and then he said, well, why don't you play in the hallways at the hospital? So he said, just go into the volunteer office and ask them whether you can sign up for their music program. And I did. So that's how I happened to get started playing cello in the hospital. If I just tell you a quick story, I'm sure you will see why the volunteer work for me is so important. One day I was playing in the hallway and Chaplain Paul came to me and said, Jo, they need you down in ICU. I said, we're not allowed to play down there. He said, I got special permission. There is a family down there. The couple was on their way to the church to renew their vows on their 50th anniversary. On the way, the wife had a heart attack. She's downstairs. They kept saying how much they loved music. And he said, I'll get you some. And so he called me to come down with my cello. And I don't know where it came from, but this is what I played. As I played, the room was full of sniffing, and all of a sudden, there was moisture on my forehead. And I looked up and the husband was there, and he said, that's what was being played as we exchanged our vows 20 years ago. And they were going to play it again for us today. And now you've played us for us. And he put his hand on his wife's arm and said, till death do us part. and every one of us in the room sobbed. Now, how could an experience like that not tell me this was something I was supposed to do? When you want the programs to go well, you want to be in them, but you want to make sure that they can still stay alive.
Wow, that was incredible. It really was. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome back Charity Lockhart.
This has been such an amazing evening, and I'm honored to have been a part of it. For me, my voice has been everything, but your voice and every voice matters.
What you want, baby, I've got it. What you need, you know I've got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Hey, baby, just a little when you come home, yeah, just a little bit. Listen now, just a little bit. Ain't gonna do you wrong. Why you gone? Ain't gonna do you wrong, 'cause I don't wanna. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Hey, baby, just a little when you come home, yeah, just a little bit. Listen now, just a little bit. I'm about to give you all my money. All I'm asking in return, honey, to give me my promise when you get home. Hey, baby, when you get home, just a little respect now. Woo! Come on, clap your hands. Ooh, your kisses, mwah, sweeter than honey. But guess what? So is my money. All I want you to do for me is give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it. Oh, baby, when you get home, yeah, just a little respect now. Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to be. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, take out TCB. Suck it to me, 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 suck it to me. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little respect now. Hey, baby, just a little respect now. Yeah, yeah, just a little respect now. Oh, baby, got to have a little respect now. Got to have a little respect. Got to have a little respect now. Just a little bit, just a little respect.
Woo! Oh, what a voice, huh?
Those were some high notes.
I think so. Yeah, I can't hit that without a little bit of helium and a miracle.
Now we've just got to raise enough money to match those notes tonight.
That's right.
I hope tonight you've captured a glimpse into the vital work at Desert Mission. We're here to make sure that the work continues for those with the greatest needs in our community. So, have you made your gift tonight one that you can really feel good about? If so, we are grateful.
Absolutely. Both of us. All of us.
And if you've been inspired tonight, I challenge you to make a truly meaningful gift. One that is so meaningful that you'll go to bed tonight knowing that you've made a real difference in changing a life for some programs and services that are essential in our community. You've heard about the practical programs that serve immediate need, but let me tell you one more thing about this remarkable organization. What makes Desert Mission unique is a comprehensive offering of wraparound support services.
Absolutely. You know, counseling, employment assistance, budgeting guidance, and sometimes just a friend who will be there to listen when you want to voice your concerns or your fears. You know, we call this living well. You know, really helping someone in their time of need so they can get their lives on a more stable path. And isn't that what we want from our community? healthy families, people who have the ability and resources to be productive and excel at every stage of their life, a sense of hope for the future. We can make that happen. You can make that happen.
Well, a special thanks to our sponsors and to each one of you who've already made your donation tonight. We've raised well over $300,000.
That's awesome.
And we can do 500,000.
We could do 700,000, I think.
We could do 1 million.
I think we could.
We could.
I think you could.
Listen, we are genuinely grateful and excited for what Desert Mission will be able to accomplish because of your generosity. Pete, thank you for $2,500. Carolee, $1,000. The law offices, attorneys, the law offices of Broing, Oberg, Woods, and Wilson, $9,000. Tony, $1,000. Dr. Pope, $1,000. No, $2,500.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can call in and increase your gift.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Dan, $1,000. Mike, $2,500.
All of you guys and everyone who's donated thus far, all of you are absolutely spectacular. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Now, this is the last time you'll hear my voice tonight. Be as generous as you can to support HonorHealth Desert Mission and the community it serves. Make your donation online or visit the silent auction to make your bids before it closes at 9 p.m. Again, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you in person next year.
Have a good one, you guys. Give it.